There I should be. Yes, there we are. Hello, everyone. Certainly been a while. I missed last week, foolishly enough. But we're back and in action. Managed to figure out how that little scrolling thing works. That was pretty cool. Took me a bit of a searching and asking questions to people that really didn't want an old man pestering them about things, but that's what they get for getting me on this idea. But today it's going to be a bit simple. I'm just, as you probably saw from the stream name, thinking of starting to, you know, play a few games that I've found on this little library I've got. Just tell me if I'm too loud, too quiet, all that stuff. But hopefully, it's all running well. We'll see. Now, let me jump over to this little thing. There we are, and hey! There we go. Give me an indication of the game audio, as I've not got any way of actually telling how it's adjusted. Yes, 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 I'm alive. There is quite the delay on these chats, by the way, so it may be a while till I see what you say. I've no idea how to figure it out, but hopefully it'll be good. Quite the delay. So, yes, I found this game. Apparently it's been nominated for a few awards. I thought that was quite interesting. It seems to be a puzzle game, so we'll jump in and see how it is. Ooh, it's quite loud, isn't it? I'll turn my audio down a bit. There I am. Hey, hey, hey. There we go. Oh. Ooh. Bit low energy since last time. Ooh. Let's get into it. Ooh. Hmm. It's quite the artistic little thing, isn't it? What are we gonna call ourselves? Hmm. We are this little boy here. I think I'm gonna call him. James. We're controlling little James here. I knew a James once, but he was the classic, you know, exerciser. Oop. Wants me to click here. And click here. Ooh. Nope. Nope. Jeez. Goodness. It's gone. Oh. How very interesting. What is this? Goodness. What the? Oop. Oop. Whoa. This is quite strange. Who's this? Goodness gracious. How very curious. What do you want, little bird? Come on. I don't know what to think about this. Ooh, ooh. Oh. Howdy steps onto the... Oh, wow, this is quite strange. Oh, thank you, my one technical advisor in the chat there. Hmm. The apple in the tree. I'm just dumbfounded. This is really a lot more than I expected. My goodness. Well, Magpie. You want the apple, don't you? Ooh. Look at me. Master of puzzle solving. Clearly my vast intellect and old age has allowed me to gain this deep insight into what is ever going on in this thing. I can see why it was nominated for an award. It has that bizarrity those kind of things have. Very artistic. Ooh, here comes the fish. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're out of the picture. Not yet. The light above. Oh. What is going on? Oh, goodness. Afraid I won't be able to give much good commentary to this. Just dumbfounded. Up to the tower. Okay. Now. Ah, yes, the other door. Out he goes. Goodness. Hmm. Sorry, I'm terribly distracted. It's quite hard to figure out what you're talking about when you're trying to think of things. Oh no. Poor James. Look not forlorn, James. We shall find your way through this yet. Give the apple. Ah. Got it. I have found your solution, my friend. Fret not. Let us join. Claim the apple from the fruit. Oop, oop, oh dear, that's quite creepy. Now where am I? Ooh, no. Is this James again? You are not having a good life, are you, James? It's quite forlorn, really. Ah, good to see. This is quite a strange little journey we're on, aren't we? To the flames of the war. Oop. A flower stands. Oh, goodness gracious. Ah, gave me a fright. Goodness. Now, what am I meant to do with you? Oh, the apple of my eye, indeed. I have solved it. Now, James, acquire your fruit. But 3 more to go in our little journey. Where is the flame? Oh. Ooh. James within the wall. The serpent. The dove. The fairies. And the angel. James indeed. A lot seems to happen to this poor fellow. Trapped by a terrible... Ooh. Day has changed. The star. Grasp the star, James. You must grasp the star. And place it within the lantern. Ah, there we are. Place the star within the lantern. Let there be light, James. Let there be light. This is curiously difficult. Ah, yes. Okay. Now how am I meant to get that from there? Oop. Nope. No. How dare you? My dad jokes are spectacular. I lived this long so I could have these dad jokes, so don't you dare sass me for them. You can live as long as I did and not make some dad jokes. They are the highest form of comedy, thank you very much. How dare you? Now, how am I supposed to, in God's good name, get that from here to... Ooh, okay, there's a hole there. James. Show me the way, James. Ooh, dear, dear, dear. This is quite troubling. Goodness. Any clues? Only 2 things to get to. What are the things to click on? The star. So you need to get the rod into this. Like that? Or perhaps like this? Hmm. Oh dear. Aha! Oh, oh no. Oh dear. James is not having at all a good time. Stones upon it. Then zoom out, then swap them. Aha! For a pound of feathers is not for a pound of fluff. Now, the star within the light. Yes, I have restored light to the world. James, rejoice. Your strange, metaphysical, godlike being has saved you. Now, moth, get out of here. Ooh, dear. I suppose this is our last fruit. And there you are. That annoying fish. The light to the moth. The guide. This is all quite morbid. This fellow looks like he's sitting on a treasure trove of history. Oh, back to the past, James. Think of the past, James. It is okay. Collect your fruit. Oh, this isn't certainly good. To another James. Ooh, an adult James. Oh, he's on fire. Oh, so they weren't bombs. They were meteors, were they? I see. Quick. Okay. Goodness. Well, well, well. How do I get this to work? Will it keep bursting? I imagine I'm trying to free this moth. A light, perhaps. Ah, yes. I'd forgotten. Perhaps this light. How am I that rock and that pot? I figured out that. Reminds me of a scarf I own, actually. But I'm getting distracted. It's like the war. Tilt the shelf. The delay on this chat is just terrible. Oop. So you may not be able to actually give me any advice, because it seems like it's about 5 minutes in between the chat notifications and my seeing them. This calls for the quizzical face. It's got to be something I can pull apart here. Ah! And maybe go into his mark? No. Horse. Oop. Okay, capture the moon. No. Ah, the star. Goodness, how is anyone supposed to figure this stuff out? Okay, now this little moth wishes to get to the star. Okay, so I think I solved part of the puzzle before I was supposed to solve the other part. So now, to find how to smash this poor little jar, eh? Ah! You were right! Sorry, I didn't listen to you. Perhaps I can tilt the shelf again. Maybe not. But I can do this. Not that I know what that does. So I can connect that. Here. Here. Aha! Crunch. Aha! And fall. Crunch. Haha! Once again, I triumph. Now, let's bring this moth to its flame, shall we? Wow. I can see why this was BAFTA nominated. It's quite an impressive little piece of... And to the light. You foolish moth. Grant me your wing, so I may fly. Up to the night. Let us travel all the way back to games of the past and walk to the next step of our little puzzle. I've no idea if I'm giving any entertaining commentary, but the moth shall not burn, for I have found it. Yep. Now the last fruit. Oop. Okay. Okay. Clocks. Timings. Okay. To the next step. Oop. I will never get used to that. So, let's turn this clock forward in time a bit, shall we? Oh. This is just bizarre. Okay. So that will point toward the star, shall it? Oh, our moth is back again, isn't he? No. So we need to get that one to point us somewhere. Heat, perhaps. Yes, here we are. And I'll do this, and do this. How very curious. And now... Oh dear. Okay. That didn't work. Oh. How did I get it to move? Okay. What's shape? Red to the full thing, so that is in its correct place. Shall we get this in its correct space? Why isn't the moth flying towards the fire? It's clearly the light covering the room. And it really would be a moth toward the flame, and it would be much more thematically dramatic. Well, let's zoom up on these two dials. Get the fire. How to get them to fuse together, though? Ah! There we are. And that. And so, the night has come. I have no idea how I'm going to put anything over this. It's just something else. Grant me unto your wing, you. This moth's certainly a lot different from the moths I know. Moths I know keep flying into the lights like it's the last thing on Earth. Ramming into it like it's about to break down the gate. Oh, what the? That's a strange thing. Well, let's go back from James has clearly been studying too late. Gotta understand. Take care of yourself, James. We'll be back, I'm sure. Now, let us continue walking into this creepy wood. This third fruit is taking some time to find, isn't it? Gorogoa. Gorogoa? Oh, just as I was saying. The third fruit has been gained. And the tragedy of a falling child. Now where have you gone, James? Oh, the water fruit. Where is it? Aha! Another staircase. Let's walk, shall we, James? Oh dear. Oh. I thought I had a friend. Okay. There is the place of water in the picture with the old man. This is just mind-boggling. So all these... Yes, they all do lead to something. Okay. This is... Goodness. So the water... So... Perhaps... We start with the fruit and go backwards. Nope. No. That doesn't match either. Oof. It's the hardest I've worked my brain for a very long time. I just realized I don't have any hands. My hands are not moving. Must not have turned on the program. Ah, that's right. Forgot the boy. Yep, and climb the stairs. There we go, boy. Now he's up there. Ooh, dear. And so day becomes night. What is this? A pilgrimage, I suppose. Let's walk across. Now I wonder what on a pilgrimage just like this fella. It's a story I'll have to tell eventually. But... well, I can see why religious people just love the things. infinite staircase. A bell within the woods. Curious. And finally, a forest. This man truly journeyed, didn't he? Maybe this would fit. The woman's flower? No. Find a way for the boy to travel. Oh! Release the moth. I'm just mesmerized by all of this. Ah, yes, here it is. Just what I was looking at. Now, we must find a way to rotate it. Ah, perhaps the wheel. It rotates. No. Such beautiful. Ah, it's a cog. Perhaps I can attach it to something. Okay. A cog. Take it. Perhaps to this one. Yes, there we are. And the day wheels turn. How very interesting. I have found it. Oop, dip. I've turned it a bit too far. But have I? Yes, it seems I have. The cogs upon the castle roof. Oh, goodness. My back. Hunched over this. squint at everything. I should probably be wearing glasses. And now... Come boy, I have granted you pathways. No. Yes, here we are. Travel boy. No. There we are, James. Oh, there you are, you. Stop changing things into night, you annoying fish. Two women on the side of a fresco. Not a fresco, a stained glass window, I imagine. Probably connected to a fresco. So, how is this boy to make it? So steps. Ah, here we are. Okay, more rotation is needed. Perhaps here. Nope. What's that now? Water. The wheel. The wheel indeed. Ah. Thank you. That was quite useful. Thank you for that. And so it turns. An uneven amount of times, I imagine. And now, the boy can walk once again. Oh. Got the acrobat. Oh. It tricked me. I see. Thank you. That was quite useful, my little friend in the chat. I wouldn't have thought of that one, but yes. I need to be upside down. I believe. No. Well, let's give it a go. Yes, there we go. The wheel of the car. This is like some magical dream. It really does follow dream logic, doesn't it? It's sort of logic that only seems to work when you're stuck in something that doesn't make any sense. The fresco is changed once again. Now I must find some steps within these. Ah, no. I know where the steps are. The mountain where the pilgrim is. Well, he's pilgrim in all of this, but... let's get them to walk past each other, shall we? Was there something that connects them? It's quite a beautiful place. Huh. Ah, so there's our steps. Is it here? Must be here. Some way to rotate this one. Ah. Okay. Here. Nope. There's something we must get into that space. A sun, a moon, perhaps. Flames. Boy needs to walk down those stairs. Ah, I should have thought. Zoom out onto the plate as I imagined it. Here we are. And now they turn. But if it's up, well, I suppose we'll have to try it. Move to the fresco. Swap those, and down the boy goes. And across. The last photo. Yes! And jump. Yes! Oh, goodness, there's nothing to say about it. And now you have your fourth fruit, little boy. A fourth day of living. Another day. Another weird and strange metaphysical place to find yourself to die in. So, boy. Where are we going now? Let's find the next step in our little journey. Up. Hey, look, it's me. Turns out James was me all along. Searching for answers. And so he fell. What happened to you, James? Is this all the same person? I wonder. A ring. A stamp. Now where shall this stamp? Oh no. This is not good. Huh? It's me again, but it's probably James. But it looks like me. You're the old fellow from the photo. Okay. Now. Hey. The fourth fruit indeed. Another day. Another day. Come on, give the fruit to the old man. Oh, okay, he's gone. The purple fruit. Within the lighthouse on the tramway. So I've got one thing. Come on, James. Don't leave me here. Don't leave me here. There must be a way. Just this. There's nothing here. I think this would have something to do with it. It doesn't match quite right. Oh. Silly me, the oldest trick in the book. Pulling apart the background. Now where shall this take me? Can I put this here? Nope. Ah, ooh. There's that giant thing again. Wonder when I was gonna start smelling fish again. Oh, where are you going, boy? Stop. This is another station, wasn't it? So I... place the coin in. Chook. Seems my face is worth something. Tripping a tram, at least. So, where shall this tram go? I see. Huh. This is curious. A door. Ah, I found it. Some more tracks. But how shall I add them to mine? Where did I see a cord like that? A key? That's the way to... That's the last stop, so... There's a track there. To Red Tea. How am I meant to cut those? Ah, there we are. Oh, I didn't even check what's over here. Ah, so this is the first part. Oh goodness, this is giving me a headache. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. So now a ruler. So he has arrived. Goodness, this is a good deal of fun. And the train... We come back? Where's the boy going? Yes, perhaps that way. Hmm. Stitchwork people. Give me a moment to think about this one. Goodness. But perhaps a way to restore the broken piece. Yeah, that's what's the rest of this one. Can't tell if that's from the game. That distant sound of air raid sirens. Accidentally hit the mic. Sorry about that. It's quite close to my face as I'm sitting here and squinting in. Perhaps... Stitchwork. I feel like I'm just stumbling around this game, but... Is that? Any way to rotate this one? Any more thread? I think so. But what am I supposed to do? Oh my goodness. Bit much for my old brain. Where would a strange little puzzle be hiding? Hmm. This is the problem. Can't think of anything else while I'm sitting here staring at puzzles. Can't be very funny or entertaining at all. I'm just so engrossed by this. Hmm. Why do you think of clockwork people? Yes, I know. I've been thinking about that door, but how am I meant to get him through it? Ah, a good idea. Thank you for that. It is the small door, but what good does this do me? I think this is the last step. Why won't you walk across, you little patchwork boy? Oh my goodness. How did I not realize that? Okay. Patchwork. Go left, James. Go left. There you go. Thank you for the idea. Inspiration indeed. All right, James. Go right. Up. It would be go left again. Oh, oh, goodness. My dinner is not agreeing with me. Ah, here we are. Left. Hey, there we go. You go, James. We're almost there. Hmm. And so James is now a tiny little boy at the bottom of a ladder. Oh, another one of these ones. Okay. Now I need to go down. Time to go right. Perhaps up? Yes, and that'll put him at the top of the screen. This is... And back down you go, James. There we are. That's quite an impressive balance he's got there. That's a health and safety hazard, but I suppose metaphysical, magical dreamlands don't have authorities willing to fine you hundreds of thousands of dollars for not putting a ladder in the correct position. Let me be not the judge of such things. Now, we should swap him to this one, and now he's back to normal size. This reminds me of another game I saw. I cannot remember what it was. May have just been called Perspective, but I think of playing that one at some point too. It was a whole game about this kind of stuff. The growing and shrinking using perspective. It was quite a curious little thing. Oh, where does he run off to? Oh, into the... At the top of the tower he goes. Shall you acquire the last fruit, James? There we go. A fruit in a bowl. There we are. Now you need the old and the young. I must join you there, James. Who is this made by? I really have got to check. Oh. Goodness gracious. Oh. Oh dear, it's that eye again. Ooh. I was quite surprised by that audio. Quite loud. Maybe I'll turn that down a bit. Oh. Goodness. Oh no, he's falling. James? Oh no, James. You didn't do it right. You needed the old man. Didn't you remember the picture? An old and a man, young have to... Oh, that's why he's in the wheelchair. Did he fall off the tower, perhaps? To the top. Oh, it's gone. And it's being rebuilt. And it's now... Okay, now we've found the old. This is the young man. Thinking about the void. Next to the graveyard. Okay. Suppose we all love those kind of nights. The pilgrim man. And the boy in the war. Ah, but the boy in the war has more. So we shall place. Ah, the green fruit. And he thinks about the green. We have restored one. Can we restore another? Yep. Here we go. The cogs. Stepping us back through the process. How very interesting. Now. Oh, the sun. As he walks through the desert. This is bizarre. Amazing. Who could have thought of this? Creativity for these kind of things is far beyond me. I've never really had the ability to do this kind of stuff. And here's the apple. In the graying house at the very beginning. Read, boy. Read about the fruit. The shackles. It's about red. The young man in the void. It's about the stars. Now bring them off to those stars. Go, Moth. Find your light. That's certainly no star that could burn you. Oh! The one time! The one time! And he actually gets set on fire this time. That was a star! It wasn't even all the other lamps! Goodness. The one time I said he wouldn't be burned by the fire, and the moth got burned by the damn fire. Goodness gracious. No escape. Oh, old bastard. You and I share a few things. My sense of dress is better than you, but, you know, such things can be forgiven. Ah, it's another one of these ones. A star, perhaps. Here we are. Back to the Now, where are you? Oop. Is it already that time? Goodness, this thing is just absorbing. Up to the patchwork once again. Ah, here we are. Think of the patchwork purple. And so we've completed it. Restored the bowl. Now the young and the old. I see. It's all within the eye of Gorogoa. How merry mysterious. What shall we find? Huh? The end, it seems. How very game by Jason Roberts. Well, you're certainly a man of creativity. Louis Antonio Sambalo Chris. Oh, that's an unfortunate name. Dick Hogg. Ugh. That is a rough name. But a name someone has to have, unfortunately. How very interesting. Amnapura. It feels almost Hindu, doesn't it? Hindu fun. Created with Unity. I've heard of that program. Oh, and there we are. A simple journey. Not much said. But so did the journey go. Oh, the original 2012 demo is now available. I'm very curious. Wow. That was certainly amazing. Not too sure what to finish on that. Perhaps I should give you a little preview of some fun little piece of tech I've been trying to work on. And look, I have hands. I can put a thumbs up and look like I have terrible, terrible arthritis. Not too far from the truth, but oop, bit funny they work. Ooh. I can now tickle you through the screen. Ooh. It's a very, very good game. My arms are going to be very strange. You'll just have to deal with it. But this game that was just goodness. I'm certainly sure that's, well, it's quite tragic. Seems that, ah, yes, that's true. Thank you for the suggestion. I will try. And there we are. Just, now you can see me in full, wonderful, high definition. There you go. I'll just, it's okay, Chad. You're okay. It's alright. We're all safe now from the giant weird fish monster. It can't hurt you anymore. But yes, I'm not too sure what to think of that. I couldn't tell if it was war or a natural disaster. I wonder what it was trying to say. I suppose I'll have to ruminate on it for a bit. Very beautiful, wasn't it? And this is the kind of thing. This is what I was trying to achieve. Okay. Yep, there we are. Which hand have I got? It's that, yeah, that. Oop, jank. There you go, Artie, just for you. Well, before I even saw you, Chad, I have already started to do it. You can't challenge me. There is no one who has less care about what other people think about them than an old bastard who's lived for far too long. So, now, I better stop that because if I do that anymore, somebody's probably gonna start writing up a yes, perhaps it was a story of growing up. That's a interesting perspective. I feel like there was a bit of perhaps disaster in there. I'd have thought that maybe you have the older in the song, but a story of like disaster. He fell from a place. He was in a wheelchair for a while there too. So, not too sure what to think about that. It's quite a quizzical thing, isn't it? Certainly makes one think, doesn't it? Hmm. 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 Hard to think. Well, perhaps another time we'll figure it out. That's true, but it's awfully poetic. Where'd that other guy come from? I don't know. Gorogoa. I suppose I'll have to look it up. Calm down. It's picking up my mic as a hand. Soon I'm gonna be the one with a disability. My arms snapping back and forth. Hmm. Oh well. I'm quite tired from that. That took all of my brain power. I haven't used that much brain power in years. Since I like 10,000 word puzzle and a 100-word crossword. But, this is why I need to do this stuff. It really keeps my brain thinking. I'm just completely enamored by the idea. Well, I suppose that's all I can say we're doing for tonight. Went a bit longer than I expected, but that was quite enjoyable. So, I suppose same time next week. We'll see each other again. I don't actually know if I've finished my stream. See you all again. Next time for more scritches. Headbutts. Give you a rub of the head. There you go. Ooh. and we'll see how this goes. Au revoir.